Peace, peace, peace. What's going on, family? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been 6 months since I've been on. Had to take a short hiatus. Working on some different projects and stuff like that, and partly just being a little laxy-laxy, But I just wanted to get on for a quick tick, and just let everybody know that I'm back on. And I will be I'll be getting on a regular basis from this point on. But I wanted to talk about really quick about, a lot of stuff has happened in the past 6 months. But the latest one I wanted to talk about, and just briefly, you know what I'm saying? And I'll probably get into it a little bit deeper on the next segment. But I want to talk about the shooting in Uvalde, Texas. Because I've been watching all the different broadcasts, the corporate news, state-sponsored news, and as well as podcasts, independent journalists. And one thing that I found that was kind of odd, that nobody was asking, was, can this possibly be some type of MK Ultra false flag? Because everything that has transpired right after the shooting, everything that's been coming out on the news, it seems a little suspicious to me. Now, one of the things that I found super suspicious is that they have actually threatened some of the parents with jail time if they spoke out about what was going on and what took place. Which was like, wait a minute, your child just got shot, possibly killed in that school, and you gonna tell the people that they can't talk about that on the news, that they can't talk to somebody? Really? The second thing is, they actually threatened reporters, journalists who are out there trying to find out what's going on. The only one that I saw that actually was pretty interesting was on Democracy Now!, which, I don't, with Amy Goodman, she done fell off. I don't know what happened to her, but from time to time she does something good, so I'm going to give credit where credit is due. And she had a journalist on there who was talking about how the police unofficially hired bikers to keep people from coming into a particular area, talking to parents, going to the funerals, going to the school, stuff like that. And kind of like, that kind of like inadvertent threat, like just get out of here. Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And if you actually follow the story keeps changing and changing and changing and changing. Now, in my book that I just recently published, Hidden History Declassified, I have a chapter on the Columbine shooting. Now, in the Columbine shooting, if you actually follow it, and actually follow the independent news reports on that, you'll see that they say there were bombs planted in the school and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, so these two young white boys did all that? No. So my point is this. Is this possibly some kind of MK Ultra program to accomplish something else, And for those who out there who think that America, the American government, actually wouldn't kill children to make a point or to do something, then you don't understand the country you live in. You don't understand the country you live in, because they've been doing it from day one. I can go from the time I could Wounded Knee, and I can name many other massacres, and the massacres of African people, okay, and 9/11. So again, we got to look into this stuff deeply and a little bit more seriously, because like I said, for some reason it seems to be baffling everybody, but nobody's putting the dots together, and I'm not saying that this is exactly what happened, but I'm saying that it's something that we should look into, because it's just crazy, what I'm saying? It's just crazy. So yeah, like I said, a lot of stuff has happened. You got the shooting, you got this whole race theory going on back and forth, which I'm going to address that in the next issue, in the next segment. So yeah, like I said, I just want people to think about that stuff. I'm gonna go a little bit more deeper into all this information, and and show you some clips about stuff that's being said. You know, and one last thing I just want to say about this, and like I said again, it's just things that make you go like the song goes, right? Matthew McConaughey was at the White House at a press conference, giving a little talk about what happened in Uvalde, Texas, at the school shooting. Let me just say this: I feel bad for all those who got shot, and the families that are suffering. But again, we got to look into this deeply. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he was giving this little speech, and then he pointed out to this a pair of sneakers that this girl had, that she drew a heart on it. First of all, look at the size of the sneakers. I think I don't think a 11-year-old would be wearing size 10 sneakers. Number two, there ain't no blood on the sneakers. So what's up with that? It's these little things that people they may not even put together. But I look at that, I'm like, wait a minute. She was wearing those sneakers and there's no blood on them. Them sneakers look like they're about a size 9, size 10. Okay, so I know those weren't hers. So I'm telling you, everything is staged, and we just gotta take a deeper look into all this, because like I said, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is that the empire is falling, is doing whatever it can to try to stay afloat and try to stay the top dog on the block. But history shows that whatever goes up must come down. And so that's the deal with that. So anyway, again, family, I want to thank all of y'all for giving me this few minutes to just give these little spiels, and I'm going to come back tomorrow a little bit more prepared, because I didn't really prepare for this particular segment. I'm just talking off the cuff right now, because I just wanted to just welcome you all back, welcome myself back to the podcast, Grunt Podcast. And for those who don't have not known, Grunt stands for Guerrilla Reconnaissance Underground News Team. And again, like I said, we just got to look at stuff just deeper, and we have to organize. And this thing about reforming and police and reforming the system and all that, that's a pipe dream. Okay, this system needs a radical restructuring. So anyway, my peoples, I'm glad, I'm happy to be back. I'm hoping that you all can get a little something from my my little talk, and we shall see each other mañana. All right, peace, my brother. Peace, my people. Peace, my sisters. Peace, all loving people. Peace, peace, peace.